Most people believe they understand success because they can see it. Cars, homes, travel, status. But the truth is far more uncomfortable. Real wealth is built in places no one is watching. In silence, in discipline, in decisions made without applause. The habits that create millions are rarely discussed because they are not impressive on the surface. They are isolating, repetitive, and often misunderstood. Stay with me until number 1, because the final habit is not financial at all, it is psychological, and it is the reason most people never cross from earning money to owning freedom. Number 10. Millionaires design their environment before they design their life. Millionaires understand something most people never consider. Willpower is unreliable, but environment is permanent. They intentionally design their physical and digital surroundings to reduce friction, eliminate distraction, and encourage focus. Clean spaces, minimal noise, controlled schedules, limited notifications, predictable mornings. They do not rely on motivation to stay disciplined, they remove temptation altogether. Chaos is expensive. Disorder drains mental energy. A controlled environment creates psychological clarity, and clarity compounds into performance over time. This habit looks boring from the outside, but it quietly decides who progresses and who stagnates. Number 9. They keep their circles small and quiet. As income grows, social circles shrink. Not out of arrogance, but out of necessity. Millionaires are extremely selective about who has access to their time, energy, and attention. They avoid emotionally draining relationships, chronic complainers, gossip-heavy environments, and people who demand constant validation. Every interaction has a cost, and the wealthy are acutely aware of emotional expenses. They choose calm conversations over loud ones, intelligent company over popular company, and solitude over unnecessary social noise. To them, relationships are not entertainment, they are strategic energy exchanges. Number 8. Millionaires think more than they speak. Most people talk to process their thoughts. Millionaires think in silence first. They observe patterns, analyze outcomes, and internally model decisions before expressing anything publicly. Silence protects clarity. Speaking too early invites opinions, doubt, and emotional interference. The wealthy understand that ideas are fragile during formation. That is why they rarely explain their plans, not because they are secretive, but because premature exposure weakens execution. Silence is not shyness. It is strategic patience. Number 7. They separate emotion from money. Millionaires treat money with calm neutrality. They are not emotionally excited by spending, nor emotionally distressed by market fluctuations. Emotion creates impulsive decisions. Neutrality creates strategy. The wealthy see money as a tool, not a reward, not validation, not identity. This allows them to invest rationally, negotiate confidently, and wait patiently. To outsiders, this emotional distance looks cold. In reality, it is disciplined intelligence. Emotional control around money is one of the quietest yet most powerful habits of wealth. Number 6. They delay reward longer than most people can tolerate. Instant gratification destroys compounding. Millionaires delay pleasure far beyond what feels reasonable. They reinvest profits. They resist lifestyle upgrades. They choose long-term positioning over short-term comfort. Luxury is not denied, it is postponed. When they finally reward themselves, it symbolizes identity transformation, not impulse. This habit is invisible because no one applauds discipline. But delayed gratification is one of the strongest predictors of lasting wealth. Number 5. They protect their energy relentlessly. Wealth requires clean emotional energy. Millionaires avoid drama, arguments, unstable environments, and emotionally chaotic people. Not because they lack empathy, but because emotional instability destroys focus and decision quality. A tired nervous system cannot manage complex problems. The wealthy guard their mental state like an asset. They prioritize sleep, solitude, routine, and emotional boundaries. Energy is finite. Those who protect it build power. Those who waste it stay busy but broke. Number 4. They execute in silence. Millionaires do not announce goals. They do not share unfinished plans. They do not seek validation for future outcomes. Execution happens quietly, away from commentary. Public goals invite external pressure, fear of judgment, and unnecessary self-consciousness. Silence protects momentum. When results finally appear, they speak louder than intentions ever could. This habit frustrates observers because success seems sudden, but the work was happening long before anyone noticed. Number 3. They build identity before income. Most people chase money. Millionaires chase identity. They ask who they must become, not just what they must earn. Discipline, patience, emotional control, strategic thinking, and resilience are developed long before wealth arrives. Identity compounds faster than income because it makes future decisions easier. When identity changes, money follows naturally. Without identity shift, income gains are temporary. The wealthy understand that character is infrastructure. Number 2. They are comfortable being misunderstood. Millionaires accept being misunderstood during the building phase. They look unsocial, obsessive, detached, sometimes even unsuccessful. They sacrifice approval for progress. Most people fear looking behind. Millionaires fear staying average. They understand that explanation is unnecessary and validation is expensive. This emotional independence allows them to make unpopular decisions without hesitation. Freedom requires tolerance for temporary isolation. Number 1. They embrace long periods of silence and solitude. The most powerful habit of millionaires is prolonged silence. Weeks, months, sometimes years of focused solitude. Silence is where clarity sharpens, discipline strengthens, identity evolves, and strategy matures. In silence, there is no comparison, no distraction, no external pressure. Only progress. Most people avoid silence because it reveals uncomfortable truths. Millionaires seek it because it creates transformation. Silence is not loneliness. It is the environment where wealth is engineered. The habits that create wealth are not loud, flashy, or entertaining. They are quiet, disciplined, and deeply personal. Millionaires are not special. They are deliberate. They design their environment, protect their energy, delay gratification, and execute without noise. If you want part 2, where we break down how to build these habits step by step, comment silent 2. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because real success is built quietly. Welcome to Grand Mentality.